Hey, how's it going, everybody? Coach D here, All Out Athletes, and we're here to ignite your training. We want to set your training on fire. We want to help you put your energy and focus into the athlete you've always wanted to be. And we've studied champions and athletes from all over the world, and we're here to share those secrets with you so we can help you get to the next level. And joining me today is author and professor in sports psychology, the great motivational speaker, Dr. Gilbert. How's it going, Doc?
Okay, let's talk about a great speaker, Ed Agresta, Coach Ed Agresta. And he talks about the dreaded Moomba disease, M-O-O-M-B-A, Moomba. It's an acronym. An acronym means every letter stands for a word. M-O-O-M-B-A, my only obstacle may be attitude. So what does this mean to you, Coach D?
So, Moomba, my only obstacle may be attitude. Well, if you see the way people respond in a game or respond to judges, when things don't go their way, how do you respond? You want to judge somebody or be friends with somebody? Look to see how they respond when things don't go their way. But their response is all due to their attitude. Your attitude is how you view a situation. I mean, I heard about this old couple. They were in their 80s, and they lived in the neighborhood for over 60 years. They were married since they were 18. And the woman every morning would look out the back window and noticed that there was a new couple, about 25 years old, young couple, just moved in behind them. And she looked out, and one day she noticed the woman washed her clothes, and she put her white clothes out on the line. And the older woman goes to the window and tells her husband, hey, look at that woman. She doesn't even know how to wash clothes. Look how dirty her clothes are. And every couple of weeks, every time they washed white clothes, every week or two, the older woman would go to the window and complain to her husband about how dirty her clothes are. So one day, the husband's sitting at the table, and the older woman looks out the window and says, oh, look, she finally learned how to wash. Look at how white and clean her clothes are. And the husband's just standing there. He's just sitting back laughing. And she goes, what are you laughing about? He said, you see that window you were looking at was dirty. I cleaned that window early this morning. Everything she viewed was dirty. No matter what walked in front of her, no matter who walked by, they would have looked dirty. Everything to her, she had a critical eye for everything. So it didn't matter how things went. You could have 10 great things happen to you, and some people just complain about the 11th. They forget about the 10th because everything they see is dirty, everything. And if that's how you view things, how are you supposed to bounce back? It's hard to bounce back in the game. It's hard to bounce back in life. It's hard to bounce back in school when everything you see is wrong. When every time somebody does something, referee makes a call and it's against you, and you have that, and you think, well, this is how adults act. This is how everybody responds. Have you ever seen the way people drive in traffic? No, you're trying to be a champion. So if you fail, you want to fail forward. Anytime you react, you fail backwards. And that it depends on your attitude. Your attitude's about bring everything you got, ref. The refs are against me. The crowd's against me. I'm going to bust through it because I know I've worked hard enough for this moment. And there's nothing anybody can do to bring me down. I'm going to keep fighting forward. But if your window's dirty and you don't clean it, it's always going to look that way. Everything's always going to look dirty to you.
So a key attitude for athletes is, are you a win-lose type person or a win-learn type person? Some people say, oh, I won today, I lost today, or I won today and I learned today. So every time you're losing, you're learning. And losing is one of the best and most important experiences you'll ever have. But most people, they lose, they don't want to talk about it. Other people, they lose and they want to learn from it. And that's a key attitude difference. So if you want to read a book about this, this is a takeaway for today. There's a book called Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck, D-W-E-C-K. And she found there are two types of people in the world, those with a growth mindset and those with a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is the type of person that I can't do it, period. A growth mindset person is I can't do it yet. A fixed mindset person is, well, I lost to him last week, I'll lose to him next week. A growth mindset person is anything is possible. So get the book Mindset. It will change your life. M-I-N-D-S-E-D, Carol Dweck, D-W-E-C-K. That's the takeaway from today's message.
If you're going through your training and you haven't, and every time you do that skill over and over again and it's not working, I can't do it yet. Most athletes ignore it and just go back to their strengths because it's so much easier to deal with. That determines on your attitude. If you're trying to get to that next level, then you do it over and over and over because I know I'm going to get this. I haven't gotten it yet. I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. The 10 most powerful 2-letter words. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. And it's all up to you. It's up to the attitude you bring to your training day in and day out will determine how hard you're going to bust through failure or hold back. It's all about the way you see things. You have an opportunity to go out there. If it is to be, it is up to me. And it's all up to you. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Doc.
Okay.
Hey, Coach D here. Thank you for joining us for our Think Like a Champion podcast. In just under 30 seconds, we're going to give you a sneak peek of our Monday morning igniter of how to have the hunger of a champion. And if you want us to come and show your athletes or students how to have that hunger or how to create the energy and focus you need to create that championship practice, just email us, alloutathletes@gmail.com. Here's your sneak peek for your Monday morning igniter at 8 a.m. You're either hunting for the best or you're being hunted by the best. But why would you go hunting? What are you hunting for? You're hunting for those skills you don't have, so you have a better chance to be the best. But if you're not hungry, you have no reason to go hunting. You're not going to put your full energy and effort into everything you do. Why would you do that if you have no hunger? You don't hate losing enough. You have to hate losing more than you love winning. Or do you sit back and go, oh, we won, we're okay? The best is hungry. And if you don't want to be at your best, then don't get upset when you get eaten up by the best.